What is up, my friends? Believe it or not, it's already time for previews ahead of the game against Brighton this weekend. If you're not aware, the Reds travel to the Amex for a 2 p.m. kickoff. We will be live 1 hour beforehand, as always, with our build-up and our watch-along from 1 p.m. right here on YouTube. And if you're new to these videos, what I'm going to do over the next few minutes is give you both my score prediction for the game and my predicted starting 11, asking you guys to, of course, let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Drop a like on the video, and if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so. So before I get into the score prediction, I just want to lay the groundwork for what we're going to see. Brighton have their own right to wrong. They were beaten comfortably 6-1 by Aston Villa last week, so they're going to want to respond. They're going to want to show their fans that that was a blip and that they're going to get back to winning ways. From our side, well, of course, we've got our own wrong that we want to right. We will feel like that 2-1 loss at Spurs stings a little bit and that we want to get back to winning ways ourselves. So with that in mind, what have I gone with for the score prediction? Have I sat on the fence and gone for a draw? You know me better than that, folks. Come on. This is what I've gone with. I think we're going to see a Liverpool victory by 2-1. Look, I'm not expecting it to be easy. I have nothing but respect for the job De Zerbi has done and the football that Brighton play. I just think we have more of a cross to bear. I think we have more of a point to prove. And I expect a big response from our boys. I really do. From our perspective, obviously, we have no Diogo Jota for this game. His one-game suspension is going to be covered with this game. Curtis Jones will also be unavailable, of course, because he now has a 3-match ban to serve. Injury-wise, well, Thiago Alcantara still isn't available for Jurgen Klopp. Neither is Stefan Bajcetic. So, with that in mind, what have I gone with for the starting 11? Some of these decisions made themselves, some of them were very straightforward, but as always, I want to know your thoughts. Do you agree or disagree with my reasoning for each position? We'll start off, as we always do, with the goalkeeper and the centre-backs. No big surprises for the keeper. Of course, it's going to be Alisson Becker. Caoimhín Kelleher, very unlucky that he had I think it was stitches that kept him out of the game against Union Saint-Gilloise on Thursday. So Alisson will be back in for this one, of course. Centre-back positions, Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate for me. Now, I don't know if Klopp gave us an indication that maybe it's going to be Joe Matip because, of course, Konate played last night in the game against the Belgian side. But I think, based on his performance, I'd probably go with Ibrahima Konate again. And look, there's going to be questions, of course, about Jarell Quansah. Will he be included in the team? Will he be really pushing for selection? I don't think he's going to get there ahead of Virgil van Dijk just yet. But hopefully if he keeps up his good form, and congratulations to him, by the way, he's just been called up for the England under-21 squad, so congratulations to Jarell Quansah on that one. But I just don't see Jurgen Klopp looking past his captain here. So for me, Alisson in goal, Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate for the centre-back partnership. Now into the full-back positions. Again, no real surprises here. Trent is, of course, back from injury, so I expect Trent to start on the right-hand side, doubling in alongside our number 6 in midfield, and Andy Robertson will come back in on the other side. Both fullbacks for me have been in very good form this season. Robbo has put in real good shifts down that left-hand side, looking to returning to the player that, we wondered for a while, had maybe he reached his peak, was he on the decline? This season, Andy Robertson has been top-notch. So, Robbo on the left, Trent Alexander-Arnold on the right. Now we move into the serious area of discontent between our fan base, because we're going to have lots of questions about who should play in which position, who should be the 6, who should play advanced. This is what I've gone with, so bear with me, I'll try and talk you through it. I think we're going to see Jurgen Klopp play Alexis McAllister in the number 6 position yet again. In his pre-match press conference, Jurgen basically said he doesn't know where Alexis McAllister's best position is in midfield yet, because he hasn't been here long enough and he hasn't been able to try him in all the positions really. So I think we will probably see a situation where McAllister stays in the number 6 position for this one. Obviously Trent stepping in alongside him. Ahead of him, it gets a little bit easier to make this selection because of course we've got no Curtis Jones for this game, so he won't be able to play. So with that, and based off his very good performance in the Europa League, I think we'll probably see Ryan Gravenberch come in on the left side of the advanced midfield position with Dominik Szoboszlai on the right. Now, of course, we could switch this around a little bit during the game. Gravenberch could drop a little bit deeper, McAllister could move a little bit forward, or they could take turns, they could pivot it, I don't know. But that's the midfield trio that I think Jurgen will go with. In what order or in what exact positions, of course, that is open to interpretation, but I think we'll see a midfield of McAllister, Dominik Szoboszlai and Ryan Gravenberch. Gravenberch. And a little word on Ryan Gravenberch. Great to see he settled in at the club. I have to be honest, I had my doubts when we signed him. I wondered, was he all hype and bluster? Was the situation at Bayern an indication that maybe he just can't cut it at the very, very top level? I look like I'm very wrong. I'm very happy to be wrong on that. Jurgen was wholesome of his praises, called him a really lovely fella as well. And his performance and his goal again on Thursday night, top notch. Looking forward to seeing him progress during his time at Liverpool Football Club. And I hope he kicks on from here, because we've all seen he's got the tools at his disposal. When he's running with the ball, it's like he's gliding across the pitch. So hopefully this is the start of us getting to see the real Ryan Gravenberch, and not the one that, of course, didn't really find a way to break through at Bayern. So into the top area of the pitch now, and look, before I move into this, again, just got to point out, I'm still shocked that in the game against Union Saint-Gilloise on Thursday night, that Jurgen started the game with Darwin Núñez and Mohamed Salah, and left Curtis Jones on the bench, even though Jones was suspended for the league games. So thankfully they came through without any injury concerns. So with that in mind, this is what I've gone for at the top end of the pitch. No real surprises here. I, of course, in the wide right position, I've gone for the great man, Mohamed Salah there. On the left hand side, I think Lucho will of course come back in. He's going to want a goal. He probably should have had a goal actually against Union Saint-Gilloise, but didn't manage to find the back of the net. Did have a perfectly good goal ruled out against Spurs though, so I'm going to say that Lucho has had a good start to the season, and I want to see that form continue. Mohamed Salah, look, his numbers, his records, they speak for themselves. If he's not scoring, he's assisting. If he's not assisting, he's putting in a good shift for the team up and down the right hand side. So they're the two wide positions. And then in the centre, well, obviously this is self-explanatory. Diogo Jota is suspended, so he's not going to be there. Cody Gakpo is injured, so he's not going to be there. So of course I've gone for Darwin through the centre. Look, Darwin missed a sitter last night in the Europa League game. Nothing I can say is going to change your mind on that or the situation. But what I will say is Darwin won't let his head drop. And Darwin played very well, in my opinion, in that 45 minutes yesterday. And he should have scored. He'll know that. But when it all comes together, and I see signs of bits and pieces of it coming, I think we're going to have one hell of a player when you've got his pace, his physicality, his work rate, his emotion, and when he adds more goals and stuff to that, wow, I'm looking forward to it. And I think we need to stick behind him. I think we need to keep showing Darwin love, because he is resilient. He will come back, and I'm going to back him to score in this game as well. So, just to confirm, my friends, my Liverpool starting 11 to take on Brighton at the Amex is Alisson Becker in goal, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back, Ibrahima Konate to come in alongside Virgil van Dijk in the centre of the Liverpool defence. In midfield, Alexis McAllister, Dominic Szoboszlai, and in this occasion, Ryan Gravenberch. And then up top, Mohamed Salah on the right, Lucho on the left, and Darwin Núñez to the centre. Now it's over to you to let us know your thoughts. Do you agree or disagree with my 11 and score predictions? And don't forget, we will be live from 1 PM on Sunday for a watch along. And then after the game, we're going to do a match reaction and then go straight over on top of the league to do a watch along of Arsenal against Manchester City. If you haven't subscribed to Top of the League yet, you will find a link either in the description of this video, or you can scan the QR code that you will see on the screen as well. Talk to you then, my friends. All roads lead to the Amex this weekend, and hopefully to redemption for Klopp and the boys. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.